Carol. Hey, Simply Just Me. Hold on, Logan. I'm trying to... Why is it not... Hold on. It's not wanting to do... Well, there we go. Good morning. Good morning, Kimmy. I hadn't got none, lady. They come out, Michelle, they've come out with a new mini minis. But they're not in stores yet. So. Hey, Drea. Hey, Nana. Hey, Gen X Music Rules. I love your videos. Like, I feel like a teenager again every time I watch your videos. Every time. Hey, Hazel. Good morning, everybody. Hey, let your light shine. They do. They make my heart smile. I love them. Hey, Toucan. Hey, happy. Hey, Christy. Hey, Vera. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. It's like moving fast. For people that don't know, this is my daughter. Oh, I like that name. Super fucking cow. That's weird. Good morning, Mother Moon. Thank you, let your light shine. You don't have to do that. Damn, I should have turned them off. Can I turn them off? Can I turn the gifts off while I'm live? We do, Gen X Music. We really do. Does anybody know how to do that? Or do I have to start over? Hey, Sherry. Do it before. Wonder if I should start over. I was going to turn the gifts off. Does anybody know how to cut them off? Good morning, baby. Well, good afternoon. It's noon here on the East Coast. Good morning, Marie. Good morning, Crafty. Oh, let me go get my, Good morning, Trish. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, I Am Beautiful. Good morning, Andrea. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me get my, is it? I don't know what I did with it. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my iPad. Not really. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my iPad. What did I do with it? Oh, I know where it is now. Logan, you remember earlier when I set it down?
Did you put it in your room?
No, I know where I put it. It's right here. I literally just walked right past it. Okay. Let me go get it. You coming, Daisy girl? I know you are. My sweet girl. All right. Good morning, everybody. I'm going to start off by saying this. not going to hear me bashing anybody. I don't know if some of y'all know what's going on or been watching the lives that have been about me, but I'm not going to bash anyone, put anyone down at all. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to address some things, and then I'm done with TikTok. I'm done. Daisy, she's behind me. Michelle, she's behind me, baby. She's here. See her right there? There she is. I'm pretty sure some of y'all have seen the lives that's been going on. She is cute. I'm pretty sure y'all have heard a lot of things that's been said. First off, I don't hate anybody. I don't. I don't hate nobody on this earth do I hate. The Bible says you can't enter the kingdom of heaven with hate in your heart. There's a lot of people I don't like. But, I mean, that's with anybody. I hate is a very strong word. Lana Marie, I don't even know you. So, thank you, Cheryl. This week has been really hard. Have I talked shit about people? Yep, I sure have. I've talked shit about a lot of people. A lot of people. A lot of people. Hey, Batman. There's not one woman on this earth that can say she's not gossiped about other women. There's not. There's not one woman on this earth that can't say she has never talked shit about anybody. Should I have kept my mouth shut about certain people and minded my own business and stayed in my own lane? Yep. Hey, Brandy. Should I have been more careful who I'm friends with? Yep. Because it has never crossed my mind to record a conversation with somebody I call my friend. That has never crossed my mind. Never. I have seen a lot of stuff on this app I can't remember when I first got on here, but I take full accountability for talking shit. Full accountability. Full accountability. Did I say it? Yep. Sure did. I sure did. Did I get mad at a friend of mine and text another friend? You know what that just said to me? Because at the time I was upset. Don't mean I still don't love them. I've complained about my daughter to people. My daughter getting on my last fucking nerve today. You know she had the nerve to call and tell me A, B, C, or D? Yep. Have I intentionally tried to hurt people? No. I haven't. I've never set out to ruin somebody's life. I've sure talked a lot of shit. I sure have. That I will not deny any of that. I'm blocked, Kathy. I didn't block certain people. They blocked me. Have I been the most upstanding person in the world? No. I have not. Never. Am I perfect? By no means. Am I perfect? You are not going to hear me talk about badly about Ange, Shameless, Jersey Fran, Dee Dee, Binky, or Maddie, or Raven. I'm not doing that. That's not what this live is about. This live is to address certain things that were said about me. There's been a live held about me since I forgot what day it started. And I have heard some of the most awfulest shit said about me. I want to cover one thing. I have not relapsed. I have not relapsed. Logan, can you unmute for a minute? I talk to my daughter every day on FaceTime. And if she thought for 1 minute I was doing something I shouldn't be doing, I would not be allowed around my grandyoungin. Logan?
You're right.
Have you seen me act any different?
No.
Has it even crossed your mind that I've relapsed? I'm going to be quiet.
No. And people in or out of addiction would be able to 100% tell if you have. It's not, for you, it's not something you can hide.
I could never hide being that way. Never. I could never hide that. You would know it instantly. My daughter even said this morning, I turn into a whole different person. Am I spastic? Hell yeah, I'm spastic. Do I have ADHD and lose my train of thought most of the time? Because I don't take my medicine. For one, I can't take the ADHD stuff because it's just like taking a rug. Y'all know what rug I'm talking about. Am I all over the place? Yep. I don't take medicine anymore. I don't. I should be on my medicine, but I don't. I don't take it anymore. I don't want to be on something for the rest of my life. Something to help me sleep, something to wake me up, something to make me in a good mood. I just don't. I don't want to be like that for the rest of my life. Some of it, maybe I should start taking. Some of it, it changed who I was. So I didn't want to take it anymore. I just didn't. Am I bipolar? As hell. Do I have ADHD? Fuck yeah, I do. Do I have PTSD? Yes, I do. It was said, Kathy. It was said. Have I have something called adjustment disorder. I got the crazy papers in there. Kathy, I didn't say it was in a live. I said it's been said. That's all I said. Hold on. Sorry. And everybody's got a right to their own opinion. If you don't like me and you don't want to have anything to do with me, I'm fine with that. There's some people of you that's going to believe me and some of you that's not going to believe me, and that's fine too. I'm not on here to change anybody's mind. I'm not on here to talk bad about nobody. I'm not on here to put anybody down, because I'm not going to do that. And it was said something about a petition to get me off TikTok. Let me say this. There was a picture put up of me with a filter on. It was said that I was making fun of special needs. I've never made fun of special needs people, nor would I ever. That's not who I am. I have family members that are special needs. My nephew is on the spectrum. I would never make fun of special needs people. Never. I had no idea. That's fine, Hazel. I had no idea that was somebody said it was a special needs filter. Well, when because I don't even remember when that live was. I don't even remember. Why didn't somebody say something to me then? Why couldn't somebody said something? I didn't know it. And I damn sure know there was a lot of people that wouldn't have been friends with me if they thought for 1 minute I was doing that. I would have never used that filter. And I apologize if I hurt anybody's feelings. That was not my intention. The DS, hold on. The DS filter going viral isn't on TikTok from what I've seen. Just FYI. I would never make fun of a special needs person, whether it be a child, teenager, or grown up. That's not who I am. That's not who I am. You a cold-hearted motherfucker if you do that. You have no heart if you do that. Have I caused a lot of drama on this app? Yes, I have. I take full accountability. Hey, darling. Have I talked about people? Maybe like I said, maybe I shouldn't have. Yep, I sure have. I've never forced anyone to be my friend. And that's one part. And let me say this, I've not seen one of those lives. Not one. I was not going to go in there. I'm not going to get on here and argue with a bunch of people. I'm just not going to do it. They have the right to their own opinion about me. And if that's how they feel about me, then that's how they feel about me. That's how they feel. I can't change their mind. But I never made anyone be my friend. When these women chose to call me every day, chose to text me every day. These women
Don't do it.
These women were part of my life. These women have literally talked to my daughter, talked to my grandbaby. I've shared my life with them. One of the ladies her and Brian would pick at each other every morning, like brother and sister. They know my trauma. They know what I've been through in my life. I shared my life with them. But not one time did I make them be my friend. And since they've all blocked me and not wanted to have anything to do with me, I've not bothered not one of them women. I will never speak badly about those women. I will never give out any information about those women. Never. I'm not going to bother anybody. I'm not. I will never give out a phone number, an address, nothing. Their real names, nothing. I'm not going to do that. I would never put any one of those women in danger. Never. I'm gonna speak on that in just a second. I never would. And I have all their addresses. But I'm not that person. Because somebody said they were worried about getting doxxed. I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. I'm going to leave them alone. They chose not to be my friend anymore, so I'm going to leave them alone. And all I ask is they do the same. You're not going to see me in nobody's boxes talking about them at all. At all. I'm not going to talk about them in this live. I'm not going to put them down. I will always have love for each and every one of them. Is our friendship over? Yes. Will we ever speak again? No. Will you catch me trying to text them? Hey, can we? No. I will not bother any of those women. Hey, Dawn. I'm not going to say anybody's name, but y'all will know exactly who I'm talking about. One of the ladies called me every morning. As soon as she woke up, she sent me a text message. I was there for her during the hardest time in her life. And some of the things that she said about me, I can't believe. Because I would never talk about her like that. Never. Was she a perfect friend? No. Was I a perfect friend? No. But I will never talk about her, ever. You will never hear me say one bad thing about her. Am I going to miss them? Yes. I am. Because, like I said, they were a part of my life. I'm not love bombing anybody. There has been a lot of women that have reached out to me. Because when all this first started, I wasn't messaging anybody, trying to get them on my side. When people ask me, hey, are you okay? Nope, I'm not. I am heartbroken and devastated. There can't not one woman in the past few days show a message where I have put any of these women down. Because I haven't. I haven't. And I never will. You can, Kaylin. You can. I'm not going to go over every little thing they said because, like I said, I've not seen any of the lives. I've only heard what's been being said. I've seen clips here and there. And I've asked people to please stop sending me the live. Please stop sending me clips. Because I literally can't watch them anymore. I can't. My heart is broken over all this. And everybody's like, well, why didn't you go live that day? Because I have a real life. We took and helped some friends of ours move from Alabama to here. I'm exhausted. I, I, I don't know. So my aunt has COPD. Her breathing is still not the greatest. They put her on, I don't know if I can say the medicine or not, but you put it in this little machine and it blows smoke in your face and some kind of stuff that you take orally. Because I'm trying not to get popped. Yep, that's it, Kelly. Thank you. I just didn't know if I could say that. Yep, happy little trees. I just didn't know if I could say that on here without getting popped. I'm not love bombing anybody. I'm not. If people want to send me a message, ask me, am I okay? I tell them the truth, and then that's it. Thank you, Andrea. I'm going to get to the ashes. I'm going to get to it. I just wanted to get everything out first. From what I've been told, I've been made out to be Charles Manson. That I manipulated people. That I used people. And I don't know how I done that, but if I did that, if you think for 1 minute that I manipulated you into doing anything, I'm sorry. The only thing I expected out of anybody was just to be my friend. That's it. That's the whole reason I started doing this. That's the whole reason I started going live, because all day I'm by myself, except for my dog. And I just wanted some people to hang out, because my friends that I've been friends with for 30 plus years, they live in a whole nother town. 30, almost 40 minutes away from me. And they have lives. I just wanted some cool ass women to hang out with. That's all I wanted. I never meant to hurt anybody. I never meant to make anybody feel like I was manipulating them. Because I talked to a friend of mine, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday, I can't remember exactly what day, because there's been so much going on this week, that I've known for over 30 years. And I literally asked her, do you think in our friendship, do you think I've ever manipulated you? I asked her. I said, if I have, I want you to tell me. Have I not been a good friend to you? She said no. She said, manipulate me to do what? I said, I'm just. She said, why are you asking me all this? I said, because people who I thought were my friends said they felt like I manipulated them. That was not my intention. And I never made anybody block anybody. Now, yes, if an account popped up and it was a hate page, yes, I would send it to everybody. Kathy, I don't know how I've hurt you, honey. You have my phone number. You have my phone number. Could you not have said something? Every one of those women, if they had an issue with anything I was doing, they all had my phone number. There's a lot of you that have my phone number. I'm not a cult leader. That was a joke. That was a joke. I'm not a cult leader. It was a joke. don't want nobody arguing in the chat, please. I don't want nobody being hateful to anybody else, please. That's all I ask. Who is doing that, Stacy? I'm just waiting on Stacy to respond. I don't want anybody bashing anybody. I don't want nobody talking about any of those women. Nobody. If somebody's got an opinion, I can't influence their opinion. I don't want anybody bashing anybody. I don't want anybody talking bad about those women. I don't want anybody DMing those women ugly things. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. I mean, if you don't like somebody, that's fine. You have a right to that. But do not say anything ugly to those women. Please don't. I haven't been mean to anybody. I just don't understand the bashing thing, Stacy. Because I haven't heard of anybody getting bashed. But me. That's all I've heard about is just me. I'm not. No, I don't want anybody talking about Fran. I don't want nobody talking anybody. I don't want nobody talking bad about Ange or Shameless or Raven or Binky or Dee Dee or Maddie. That's not what this live is about. Why would I? This has nothing to do with Mandy. Nothing at all. So I don't know why you would ask me to unblock Mandy. This has nothing to do with her. Nothing at all. No. Everybody has got a right to their own opinion. If you don't like somebody, then that's your opinion. That's fine. Just because I don't like somebody don't mean you don't have to like somebody. And Con, I've not said a thing about you. Me and you squashed all our BS, and I thought everything was fine. But apparently, you ain't never liked me, and that's fine. That is completely fine. And we had a talk, and I thought everything was squashed. But from some of the other stuff I heard, Shameless, I was like, what? Con, I've even asked my child if for 1 second anybody would have thought that filter, if that's what I was doing, why didn't somebody say something then? I would never make fun of anybody's special needs. Never. Never. I've never done that. In the 45 years I have been on this earth. I didn't even know that was. I've never even heard that before until it was said on that live the other day. I don't even know when that live was. I've never heard anybody say that about that filter until the other day. And like I said, Con, if that hurts somebody's feelings, I apologize. I'll never use that filter again. But you can't be mad at me over something I had no idea about. Because like I said, I've never heard that before about that. Never. Can you unblock them? It's not labeled DS filter. I don't know what that means. What is a DS filter? What is a DS filter? What does that mean? But if somebody had an issue with it, like I said, I got no idea when that live was because I don't go live. I had no idea. And I apologize to anybody. Because I didn't. I had no idea. That is not why I put that filter on. Logan, you all right?
Yeah, I'm just listening.
Okay. That's what I asked. If that filter meant that, whenever that live was going on, why didn't somebody tell me then? Why wait all this time and bring it up now? That's the part I couldn't understand. Why didn't somebody? Hey Dina. But I would never hurt anybody or make fun of anybody with special needs. That's not who I am. That is a wrinkly old woman filter, not DS. Well, once again, I apologize because I didn't know. Yeah, I wish somebody would have come to me and said, hey, don't use that filter. You know what that filter is? I've not used it since. I think that, like I said, I don't even remember when that live was. I don't, but we were all going through filters that day. I mean, I just wish somebody would have told me that. Blessed and highly favored is it like? Am I speaking a different language? I just said if it hurts somebody's feelings, I'm sorry, but I had no idea that's what that filter meant. We ain't got no sunshine here, Psycho Bunny. Hey, Pookie. And, Con, if you still want to do a petition, that's up to you. I don't get that, but if you feel that's what you need to do, you're more than welcome to do it. I'm not going to speak badly of you at all. No. Sorry, I get to reading the chat. To get me off of TikTok is what I was told. And if it's not true, then it's not true. Like I said, I've not watched any of these lives. I've not. Because no. For one, I had too much going on at the time. And like I said, Tori, for the people just coming in, have I talked shit about people? Yes, I have. Krusty Krab. I don't know anything about that filter. People are saying in the chat that it does not say DS filter. It says old lady filter. So I don't know. I don't even remember the daggum filter. So I apologize if that hurt anybody's feelings. That was not my intent at all. Hey baby. Hey baby. Watch out. Watch out, Daisy girl. So let's, Logan, can you unmute? Hazel?
Yes, I'm
As long as she's not like cussing anybody out, because there's been some ugly stuff said. All right. Go ahead, Logan. I'm not gonna open my mouth.
Can you give me just a minute? I'm
Yeah.
doing something right now. Give me just a second.
Yeah. You're fine. I've been on this earth 45 years. Let me say this right quick. I've never been called a racist. Never been called homophobic. Never. Never. And I've said it 1,000 times. Do I have a Confederate flag tattooed on my body? Yes, I do. I got 2 of them. This one you really can't tell unless you look at it really closely. But yes, I do. I have a Chevy symbol with a rebel flag inside of it. I don't know why you have, Shay. I don't know anything about that. It's got my son's name and his birth date on it. I don't know. Thank you, coffee lover. I've never tried to hide the fact that I have it. Anytime anybody's asked me about it, I said, yes, I do have it. The reason I have it is because, number one, I live in South Carolina. Shay, I don't know anything about that, honey. I can't speak on that because I don't even know what you're talking about. Shay, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. I live in South Carolina. It was the very first Confederate state, and it was the last one to go in. But I have never, to me, that flag is not racist. Everybody has their own opinion on that flag. Everybody does. I pass by people all the time that wear rebel flag shirts, and you can go through houses all through South Carolina and see that flag. By God, there's one on the side of 85. People put up a huge one. I guess it's all on how you interpreted it. How does that have anything to do with you, Shay? I don't understand. I'm so confused right now on what you're. I don't. It's what you said. Too creative about you. Oh, because I said my name must taste like that because it's always coming out of your mouth. I don't know how that has anything to do with you.
Nowhere. No, I'm not going outside.
I just don't understand how that thing has anything to do with you or Con because it's something I said. That makes no sense at all whatsoever. I'm not going to hold her responsible for something I said. Whatever, Shay. Whatever. Whatever. My nephew is gay. I have a sister and who's married to a woman. Don't have anything against that. I got friends that are gay. Thank you, Kick Rocks. Like, Logan, have you ever known me to be homophobic?
No.
I mean, some people are just taking shit and running with it. I don't have anything against any community. What you do in your bedroom is your business. It is not any of mine whatsoever. Shameless, I don't. Are you referring that to me or to someone else? Well, Shay, I apologize to you. I don't know why they would be saying that to you or to Con. That makes no sense at all whatsoever. I don't know what confusion you're talking about. I'm responding to the comments, stuff's people saying. That's all I'm doing. I don't understand how that's confusing. Shay started talking about that, so I'm addressing that. Con, I was also in there. So am I going to be held accountable for the things y'all said? You know what? I'm not going to argue with anybody about it. I'm not. I really hate that. I've never drug anybody for days and days and days. I've never said I didn't say it. So I don't understand. Thank you, lucky lady. Never did I say I didn't say it. Never. Oh, what? What's wrong with you? And I drug you every single day for months. Every single day for months, Con. Is that what you're saying? Well, if you feel that way, I'm sorry. And I apologize for dragging you. Like I said in the beginning, none of y'all were in here. And I'll say it again, have I talked shit about people maybe I shouldn't have? Yes, I have. Have I said some things about people that maybe I shouldn't have and I should have minded my own fucking business? Yes, I should have. Logan, whenever you're ready.
What would you like for me to talk about?
I just want you. We're gonna talk about the ashes now. Can everybody hear her? Logan, say anything just to make sure they can hear. Because I can barely hear you.
Oh, I was just halfway whispering for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Okay. One thing I do not do is get in any of the drama, any of this. It never has anything to do with me. I never know what anybody's talking about. I don't really care to hear about all of the TikTok drama. I got things going on in my real life that's more important. But this time, I do know what I'm talking about. I do know what's been said. And it was said personally to me. How do you want me to say this? I don't know how you want me to go about it.
Just there's certain words that you can't say and you can say.
Well, no, I know the words that I can't say.
Okay.
How do you want me to address the person that it is about.
Just don't say their name.
Okay. So, now, this lady still has my heart. I love her so much. I will always love her. She has my phone number. I have her phone number. She can still call me today, and I'll talk to her. I love her. She called me. I, of course, don't record phone conversations, and you can believe me if you want. You don't got to. It's ain't no skin off my back. I don't care. I have no reason to come up here and lie about anything. I'm not benefiting from this in any way, and I'm surely not going to lie for Jennifer just because she is my mama. I'm not about that.
No, Bella.
I was told personally on the phone that she wanted to send Jennifer, my mama, whatever you want me to call her, ashes because her and the person
Husband.
who passed
Just say husband.
were good friends. And she asked me for her address. I didn't give her address because I wanted to make sure it was okay with my mama first before giving out her address. I don't have the proof of the phone call because I don't ever think to record a phone call with somebody. But I do have the message where I was asked for the address.
So Logan calls me and says to me what was said to her. And my exact words were, Logan, she's not in her right mind right now. Yes, Dorlinda, she is. I said, just don't pay that any attention. And I don't even know who Cali Cat is. I don't even know who that is. I'm not going to say his name. Y'all know exactly who I'm talking about, but I'm not going to say her name or his name. Period. I don't even remember saying anything about it on live. If y'all say I did, if there's proof of me doing it, I don't know who that is, Mystic. I really don't know who that is. I really don't. If y'all don't want to believe my kid, that's fine. There ain't nobody on here gonna disrespect my child, though. Period.
I mean, if you don't want to believe me, you don't have to. I do not benefit from this in any way. I sure as hell ain't gonna get on here and lie for somebody. I ain't a fucking liar. Even if it is my mama, I'm not gonna lie for somebody. My mama, my daddy, my brother, my husband, I'm not gonna lie for somebody if they are wrong. But this was said to me, and I sent you the screenshot of the message. If you want to put up the screenshot of the message, I
Daisy,
can send
move.
it to whoever wants it. All it is just asking me for her address. But, I mean, anybody could spin that in any way they want, saying she asked for the address for literally anything in the world. But that was the reason that the address was asked for that day. And like I said, of course, I don't have a recording of the phone call because who the hell actually records your phone calls?
No, she just asked for my address. Stop. She just asked for my address, and then she called her.
No, first was the call.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm backwards then.
And then the text message.
Because Logan...
And she even has my address.
Yeah, she's got Logan's address.
But not to send me anything like that. She told me around Christmas time she wanted to send my son something. And I told her many times, you do not have to do that.
Daisy, get down.
You know, in no way, shape, or form have I ever asked anybody for anything, number one. Two, she wanted to. She liked talking on the phone with him, which was all fine and good. But she also has my address.
Hey. Okay, I thought someone was here. But, what? What do you want? You want? Hold on, let me let her in. No. Damn it. What? What? What do you want? What is it? What? Lord, she's worse than a damn child. And like I said, she Logan mute if he's gonna talk. Yeah, she is. I don't even know. I don't know what's wrong with her. She kept trying to climb on me, wanting to go inside. Then I let her inside, and she's wanting to come back outside. I don't even know. I never made anybody block anybody. How can I make somebody do something that lives states away from me? I don't get that. I just don't get it. How can you make somebody do something? Because everybody I hung out with was grown as hell. Yes, I said I did. I said if one of those hate pages pop up or they was troll accounts, I'd screenshot it, I'd send it, I'd say block. But I never told anybody to block you. Hell, the people that I said block, I didn't even know who the hell they were. I just knew they were hate pages. I never made anybody block Army Girl, either me, never. I never made anybody do that. That is not true. Period. Homegirl, if that's the way you recall it, then that's the way you recall it. And shameless, like I said, I'm not gonna get on here and argue with nobody. I didn't. You blocked me, drugged me for lives, and texted me for I was a duvet like everybody. Logan, you were right. You were right. I try to come on here and be as respectful as I can, be as nice as I can. It's just not gonna do any good. It's not. Robin, I'm not Charles Manson. I'm sorry, but I'm not. Respect, Mimi. Did you not hear what I said? Have I talked about? Let me say it again for the people just coming in. Let me try this again. Have I talked about people I shouldn't have? Yes, I have. Have I said shit about people? Yes, I have. Have I should have minded my own fucking business and not said anything to certain people or talked about certain people? I sure should have. Have I talked? Go ahead.
Did you have a shirt made that said cult leader on it?
Yes. Somebody made that and sent that to me.
Do y'all y'all not realize in a real cult, all the people think they're going to get something out of being a part of the cult? Wasn't nobody getting nothing out of being a part of this little TikTok group, and I ain't even part of it.
It was made as a joke, JC. It was a joke. It was a joke. Yes. Like Brandy said, I remember every one of those ladies joking and saying they drank the Kool-Aid. It was a joke. I still got the shirt. It was a joke. I was not trying to be a cult leader. As a joke, Cage Mission, once again, it was a joke. And and there was plenty of people up there that goes, I drink the Kool-Aid every day. It was a joke. I know, Mother Moon, I don't know how else to say it, that it was a joke. Yeah, you're right, Mayor Bear. Okay. If anyone feels like that I bullied them or mistreated them, I apologize. I with every beat of my heart, because that was not my intention. It was never my intention to manipulate anybody. It was never my intention to mistreat anybody. Never. I really cared about these women. When I heard some of the stuff that was being said, like, I cried my fucking eyes out. Well, I can't speak for everybody. That's why I'm saying if. I'm just using that in general. Because I'm not going to sit here and say, well, this woman felt this way, and this way. Because I'm not going to bring up I'm not going to say people's names. What the hell? Why is it making me do a puzzle piece? I'm saying if that's the way I made you feel. That was not my intent. If I made you feel manipulated, that was not my intent. That doesn't. Does that make, hold on. Does that make any sense at all? We've seen things that hurt is and others. I don't understand that. Con, you ain't never liked me, so nothing I'm going to say right now is going to satisfy you. Just like with a bunch of people. Nothing I say, I could be on here crying and screaming and cussing. If you don't like me, you just don't like me. I can't make you like me. I never meant to hurt anybody. Ever. That was not my intent. But to some of you, no matter what I say today, it's not going to change your opinion of me at all. No matter what I do. And I said, yes, the shit I said it. I didn't lie and say, this whole life, I've never said not one time that they lied. Never have I said that. Never have I said that, Con. You've not heard me say that. You've never heard me say that. You've not heard me say the text messages was fakes. You've not heard me say the text messages was photoshopped. I've not said that at all. Hold on. Okay, so now her apology isn't good enough because she's not using the words you want. What the fuck? And Connie, if I've ever done anything to hurt your feelings, that was not my intent. I have nothing against you. Nothing at all. I wish you and your child the very best of everything. I honestly do. I have no hate towards you at all, Con. None. None. I don't hate anybody. And I don't hate you at all. Shameless, I don't hate you. And I'm calling out their names because they are in here. They are speaking. And you've hurt me too.
Don't do it. I'm telling you.
Exactly. Everyone all around has been hurt. And you were my best friend. You know everything about my life. Everything. To hear some of the stuff that was said about me, it broke me. It broke me. I called my kid crying. Logan couldn't believe it. She went in there and got blocked. And I asked her to please.
I was blocked by everybody, and I didn't have anything to do with it. I don't even know why I was blocked. I guess just because we're related, but just because we're related, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Have I ever asked you to block any of those women?
No, and I haven't blocked anybody.
Oh, and I'd appreciate it if the women who have reached out to me, that they don't get blocked. Because if everybody has a right to their own opinion, then they have a right to theirs. I'm sorry, I gotta smoke. I don't want to put that filter on. Shameless, I want to say something to you. Are you still in here?
Oh, Lord.
I don't even remember saying it, Daisy. I don't. Just be. Shameless, are you still in? Hold on, I think I just seen her. Jennifer's Berry. She's leaving now, so. There ain't not one woman on here that cannot say they've not talked shit about another woman. But like I said, should I have said some of the things that I said? Hell no. I should have minded my own fucking business and moved the fuck on. I will greatly miss some of these women. I'm trying, Logan. I'm trying. But I will never bother them, and you will never hear me talk bad about them. Never. You're not going to speak on my kid, bruh. Get the fuck out. Goodbye.
What was it? I didn't see it.
Right? Just goodbye.
Tell me what they said.
I'm not doing it.
Tell me what they said.
They said, Logan ain't even saying nothing.
Oh, so? Because most of this ain't got nothing to do with me.
Because I said, Logan, I'm trying.
Oh.
I mean that. Don't speak on my kid. I don't give a damn if she is 25. You can come in here. You can say whatever you want to about me. Don't speak on my kid. Period. My kid ain't done nothing to nobody. Nothing.
I don't care what nobody's got to say about me.
Well, they're not gonna do it in here. If you don't like me, that's fine. If you hate my fucking guts, that's fine. But you're not gonna speak on my kid. Period. My kid don't get into the drama. My kid don't participate in the drama.
You gotta stop saying kid, though.
Well, you are my kid.
People are thinking I'm a child.
Logan's 25. Benadryl? What? I've never said one bad thing about Army Girl that I know of. Even after I blocked you, Heathen Me, I told her I understand that you would, if she didn't want to have anything to do with me, that's fine because that is your mama. Y'all gonna have to just sit here for a minute. I've got to go. I'm about to pee my pants. Logan, if you don't want to say anything, you don't have to. something about Peter Pants, girl. I had to run, Logan.
Had to mute.
And that's like I said, Broken. Who's super califulicious or whatever your name is? Who's? Daisy, what do you want, baby? What do you want? And you still in here? Okay. So I'm talking directly to you right now. I have no hatred towards you at all. I know everybody wants me to hate you. I don't. I don't. I wish you and your family nothing but the best. I will pray for you every day, like I always have. You ain't. You don't have to worry about me. I'm not going to text you. I'm not going to bother you. And Army girl, a lot of people's done that. Y'all act like I'm the only person. Hold on, Ange. You act like I'm the only person on this app that ever bashed anybody. You act like I'm the only person on this app that ever held a live about somebody and bashed them. I don't get that. I just don't. You act like I'm the only person on here that held alive or talks about people. That's the part I don't get. So it's okay for some people to do it, just not others. Is that what we're saying?
Well, just not you.
Yeah, just not me.
God, now it's raining.
Everybody's bashing everybody.
Nacho, you not going out, honey?
I mean, there's lives held about Lisa. There's lives held about Victoria. There's lives held about Gabby. There's lives held about a shit ton of people. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know who you are. One person at a time. This time it's your turn till we come up with the next ones. There's been lives held about Boss Lady and Creative and Mel the Red Queen. Like, y'all act like I'm the only person. My phone's about to die. Shit. Come on, Daisy. Let's go. Come on. I had it at full charge, too. I don't know why it's about to die. Hey, Tracy. I mean, there's people on this app every day holding lives about people. Hey, Stephanie. I'm not the only person on this app. I'm just the only person that's not allowed to do it. Because that's the way. Where is it? No. Okay, there it goes. Hold on, y'all. I got to get situated. Because there's pew-pews over here and I don't want them seen. Smokey Jones. Hazel, do you know who this person is? Because I have no idea. They keep bringing you up, too. Anyway. Sorry. I'm sorry, Ange. I was trying to stay on task. Well, they keep bringing you up, Hazel. I don't even remember blocking that person. Can you unblock them, Hazel, for me? Well, Ange, I do. I honestly do wish you all the best. And it was never my intent to hurt you. Never. Never. I didn't become friends with people to use them or to hurt them. I didn't. Or to manipulate them in any way. I truly will always love you. Nothing or nobody will ever change how I feel about you. Was I hurt because of the lives? Yes. Am I still hurt over those lives? Yes. I wish people would have come to me on the back end and had a talk. But you're right. I've drugged people, so it was my turn to get drugged. I don't hold any ill will against anybody. I don't. I'm not gonna argue with anybody, especially with Logan in the box. I'm not. I've made mistake after mistake after mistake, and I take accountability for every fucking mistake I made. Everyone. Nobody's asked for a box. I've not got one box request. Hold on, let me shut this door. The kids are up. Hold on one second. Sorry, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry about that. And I want to say something to Fran.
Hold on. Take a
What?
minute.
Fran, I've loved you. I've loved you for a while. Every time you call me, I've picked up that phone. I've walked out of movies with my family to answer that phone. I've walked out of family dinners to answer that phone. And to hear some of the things that you said about me, it fucking broke my heart. And if that's the way you feel, I'm truly sorry. I'm truly sorry. I won't bother you. You don't have to worry about me. Calling you, texting you, or bothering you anymore. But you try. How did I try to vote her off the island? How did I try to vote her off the island? I told people if they didn't like Fran, that was fine, but I would never stop being friends with her. I never tried to vote her off of anything. Bunny, I don't know. I don't know where that come from. I honestly don't know where that come from. Hold on. Who's getting blocked that shouldn't? I don't know what's going on. Why is everybody complaining about? Somebody say, why is the only people getting blocked is people taking up for Jen? Edging myself. I don't understand what that means. Go ahead, Ange.
Something dirty.
Oh, I'm sorry, Logan. Sorry, go ahead.
It's something dirty.
Huh?
That comment?
Oh, okay.
What? Okay.
It is, Bunny. And anybody that is recording this, please take my grandbaby's voice out of it, because I know it's going to be on YouTube or wherever y'all want to post it. But anytime his voice comes on, will you please remove that part? That's all I'm asking. That's it. Please don't post him anywhere. All right, I'm sorry, Ange. Go ahead.
Is Amber unblocked?
Hazel was told to unblock everybody.
All right. Have you and I spoke about my issue with Amber?
Yes.
Have I asked you to stop dragging Amber?
You asked me not to drag her.
Yeah, to
There's
stop.
that one live that was held. She kind of come up in the live. Is that what you're talking about?
He's a video upload.
Hold on, wait 1 second. I mean, you can keep talking.
Listen, y'all in the comments, I understand some people are on Jen's side, some people are on whoever's side. This ain't about sides, okay? It ain't about sides. What I asked was that Amber stop being drugged. You had held a live, and then you apologized, correct?
Hold on 1 second. I just want to address something. Tatted, I don't know why you said the things you said, because I ain't never done a thing to you, and then you get on live and threaten me. Hazel, I don't even want her in here, because I've never done a thing to you. Never. I've never spoke badly about you. I've never said anything, but you threatened me. I don't want you in here. I don't. Because I've never done a thing to you. I don't know why you jumped in that live saying whatever. You never liked me and da-da-da-da and all that. No. I have no use for you whatsoever. I was nothing but nice to you. I mean, from day fucking one. Day fucking one. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. You came on a live, you did a live, and you did drag Amber, correct?
I think she was brought up, but I don't think that live was intentionally going to be about her. Do you know what I'm saying? So, because people kept asking where she was and stuff like that, and then she come up. Is how I think it went.
You're correct. And then I spoke with you, and you apologized on a video, correct?
I think I apologized in a live too.
It may have been. That could be my mistake.
I don't make a lot of videos, so I mean that's why I think it's a live.
And then you threatened Amber in a text, correct? To drag her was your words. Yes or no?
I don't know if I threatened to drag her. I know
I
was really pissed off. I'm not going to bring up the situation, but I was really pissed off because I thought something had happened. I misread your text. I thought you said you were sent screenshots. But what it actually said, I think, was I have screenshots. You understand what I'm saying? So I think I misread what you wrote, and I was fucking pissed. So that's all on me. That was my mistake, and I'm sorry. to
Okay.
Amber for saying anything about that. I was already fucking mad that day, and that's not an excuse. I'm just saying what happened. I'm not making an
Okay.
excuse for what I said to her. I'm just saying how I felt. That I'm dyslexic as fuck. I read shit differently. I've done it to my own child. I've gotten to full blown arguments with Logan because I read something differently. I could have swore you said I got sent screenshots.
No, I didn't
But
say
I
that.
think what you said is I got screenshots or something to that extent. Or I took screenshots or something like that. I can't remember, but you know what you sent.
Yep.
Something about screenshots.
And after that happened, did have you and I, because there are a lot of people asking in the chat, you know, why can't this be behind the scenes? Why was this never behind the scenes? When I left the group originally, did you or did you not text people and let them know I left the group?
I don't think I texted anybody. I know
No,
I
DM'd,
spoke to
sorry.
people.
DM'd.
I think I spoke to people.
Okay.
I may have. That's the truth. I don't know if it was a
Okay.
phone call or a DM.
So you were the one that let people know when I was staying quiet because I told you I'm not going to say shit. You went around telling people I left the group, which is what you
Yes.
just said.
Yes.
Okay.
But I think it was the people within our community because people were asking where you were. Some people, they started noticing that you weren't in there anymore. Just like they did with Amber. They started noticing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But that was not with any malicious intent, like, oh fuck, and she left. It wasn't nothing like that. And I'm sorry if that's the way it come across.
Did you not continue on the phone calls when we were having back end phone calls? Tell me, don't you understand what Amber has done to me? Don't you understand what Amber has done to the girls?
Yes. Because when Amber first come along, you didn't like her.
No, I did not, and I've made that fact clear.
And
I hated her notebook.
I was the one that begged you to give her a chance.
Yes, you were.
I was. And there was a lot of girls that in the group, and I know y'all don't like to use the word group, but it is what it is, that didn't like her. And I was the one that held lives, because everybody's talking about, oh, you held lives of drag people. A bunch of lives were held because I took up for her.
Jennifer, can we make something clear right quick for the chat?
What?
Sometimes, even when I was in your lives back in the day, didn't I ask you questions to keep you on track and stuff?
Yes.
I see I'm not putting her on trial. I am beautiful. No one's on trial here. Okay. Did I not explain?
Hold on a second. I'm sorry. I don't mean. Who is Bleach Salesman?
I have no idea.
Okay. Go ahead.
I have no idea.
And I Am Beautiful is not a new person. She's been with me ever since I first started going live.
Well, yeah.
It did, Bunny. It did.
I just did a U. I lost my track of thought. Shit. So, yeah, I know where I'm going.
Okay.
So, as far as you and I went, when I left, you said you talked to other people. You said to me on the phone several times, I have never, ever spoken on you, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Jennifer, why did I leave the group? Tell everybody the truth.
You said you left because I had changed.
And
That I wasn't the same I don't remember the words you used. Person. I'm doing that in parentheses because you said something else. I don't remember the exact word for word what you said. But, well, who is it, Shay? And that's what I understand. Everybody's been unblocked. I don't know why people's wanting to come in here on different. I'm sorry, Ange. Go ahead.
Amber says she's still blocked, so you may want to check that yourself.
Okay. I'll have to go back outside to get the tablet because I'm on the charger right now.
Yeah, a lot of people have changed.
Jen, a lot of people, I can only see certain amount on your block list. I can't see Amber and I can't see anybody else.
Okay. I'll have to go get my tablet, but
yeah.
I had to run in here because my phone was dying.
Yeah,
I left it out. It's on the back
some
porch.
people I can't see.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, y'all. I'll leave the troll accounts alone. Sorry.
I don't think it's the troll accounts.
No, they're all coming at me saying Hazel's blocking. Okay. I'm not blocking nothing. Go ahead. Everybody just run fucking wild.
Let Hazel be. Don't
Hazel, you're
don't
fine.
blame
If I
Hazel
had an
for nothing.
issue with something Hazel was doing, I would say something to her. But I just kept noticing.
I didn't know who's backing who, honestly. Sometimes, Germ, it's hard to read sometimes.
That one has gone back and forth. I mean, I could care less what they say.
Okay, carry on. I'm back.
So, Amber's not in here right now. I understand you have to look at your account. But look for Shovel's friend. She changed her name, Jennifer. That's maybe why.
Who?
Shovel's friend is Amber. She
Shovel's
changed her name.
friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I told you when I left that it was not because of the other girls or to do with the other girls. I did that on my own because you changed, correct?
You said that if you walk away, maybe I'll see, and I don't remember how you put it. I'm trying to think how you put it. Because I don't want to be accused of putting words in your mouth.
The harm that you were doing was the end of that. Because that's when I told you you changed. You know, there's a lot of hurt feelings in here. Did I do those lives? Yes, I absolutely did. Was it easy? Absolutely not. Did I allow anyone to speak on Logan or any member of your family? Absolutely not.
No, I don't think you would do that.
And I never will.
Because my child and my old man have nothing to do with nothing.
No.
Nothing.
As far as the ashes thing, that is a big point of contention with everybody, including me.
Well, Hazel, no,
Hold on.
Hazel, I got no issue with.
Hold on. And Ange, if you want to unblock me, I can send you the message so you can see. It's like I said before, anybody can say whatever they want. She was asking for the address for this or this or this, but that's what it was for. And I'm not gonna lie for Jennifer just because she is my mama. And I know I'm calling her Jennifer, but I'm not gonna lie for somebody to make them look better. Not gonna happen.
And
my
on
child has
the
begged me
other
to get off this
side,
app.
Fran could say the same thing.
My child has begged me to get off this app.
I know. There have been a lot of Jennifer.
Because she said, "Mama, I don't see why you give a fuck what any of them think." And I tried to explain to my child that I loved these ladies. And there's some people on here that I don't want to have a thing to do with. Not one thing ever again.
I agree.
But that filter, Ange, why didn't somebody say something back then? I just want to bring that up just really quickly. I had no idea. I don't even remember when that live was.
I don't either.
And you would have definitely fucking said something to me.
I wasn't in there.
If
Everybody's lost because we're jumping around.
Well, that's who I am.
I just read the comment. Because she was waiting to hold alive against you, that's obvious. Well, Lane, if that's what you think, you can. Jennifer could tell you I wasn't. I had never held stuff against Jennifer to hold alive, and she knows that. But that's, I'm up here for my biggest contention, which was the stuff with Amber. And I made that clear to you both off the app and on the app. You have indeed asked for people. You have not told. You have asked for people to be blocked. And if they were caught in lives, you have gotten upset about it. I've heard that personally. I got messages on it.
I've had people come to me too saying, "Did you see who was in that live?"
Yes, you did.
So that's what I'm saying. Everybody, the thing that got me is everybody talks shit about everybody. Like they just did. Like, you don't think on my phone I ain't got a shit ton of fucking messages where people talk about people?
I know you do. And those who did watch my live did hear I have talked shit. I have, and I'll say it in here too. I have talked shit. And I have taken accountability with those that I talked shit about directly to them.
I mean, there's just some people that are not going to like me. Con being one of them. She said it plain as day. She never liked me. But I thought everything with her was squashed. She apologized to me. I apologized to her.
Well,
I'm not going to argue with anybody, Jenny Shane. I'm not. I'm my kid's in here, and I know you're not a kid. I know you're a grown-ass woman, but I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get into it with anybody. I'm not going to sit here and argue back and forth with anybody. I'm not. I'm not. And you're right, Psycho. But I'm not going to argue with anybody. I'm not. But no matter what I say, there's people that just aren't going to like me. And I could get on my hands and knees and beg for forgiveness, still not going to like me. And that's cool with me. That really is cool with me. Because, number one, I will never meet any of these people ever. 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 I'm sorry. My tablet's going on.
I'm gonna hop down. I mean, if you want to talk to other people, it's your live, it's your thing.
But Angie, if I ever did, hold on, let me put that down. If I ever did anything to hurt you, I'm truly sorry. I'm not asking you to be my friend again. That's got nothing to do with it. I'm truly sorry.
The only way you personally hurt me, and I told you, like I said, I told you on the phone, was what you did to Amber. I heard about the friend stuff afterwards, and I've heard about a lot of stuff after. But that's what it is Amber. Yeah, as you've asked me on the phone, why about Amber? I don't know why. But she deserves an apology. And you know that.
So someone wants to know, Ange, didn't you say even if Jen apologized, it don't mean anything. It didn't mean anything. Someone's saying you said that.
Okay. If you there's an apology.
And not the one you've dragged the fuck out of me. You ain't liked me from fucking Jump Street. And I ain't never done shit to you. So I don't want to, you got nothing to say to me, girl. Not a thing. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I got into it with you when you drug Amber for no fucking reason. You drugged the shit out of Amber and didn't even know her. And yes, I held alive, taking up for Amber. There's a lot of you in here talking all this bullshit, but y'all forget, I know how y'all talked about people. And y'all are sitting with these motherfuckers right now. That's the part I don't fucking get. I know how y'all talk about people. I got the proof how y'all talked about people. And y'all are sitting with them right now, kissing their ass like I ain't never seen in my whole motherfucking life.
Jennifer, right now you're talking about Amber. I know you are.
No, I'm talking.
You're still doing it.
No. That's not who I'm talking about. No, ma'am. I'm talking about people that's talked nothing but shit about her. And they're sitting with her right now, acting like that she's their best friend. And y'all couldn't stand her.
Okay.
Hated her fucking guts. Talked about her day in and day out.
I misunderstood it. My apologies.
Yeah.
You letting them get you riled up, girl. Don't do it.
Penelope.
Ain't not one woman on here can say y'all ain't talked about women on this app. Not one of you. Was I wrong for talking about people? Fuck yes, I was. Fuck yes, I was. Everybody's done it. I'm trying to, Bunny. But I'm getting bashed over and over for shit that people are still doing. Because I know how y'all have talked about some of these people, y'all best friends now. And to see y'all hang out with them after the bullshit y'all said about these people, that blows my mind. I'm definitely guilty of it, Psycho Bunny.
I'm guilty of it. I said so on my lives. I'm guilty. I was a bully. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and hop down. It's up to you if you have a talk with anybody else. It's your live. I'm not gonna disrespect you on your live. You didn't.
You ain't done.
Me on mine.
You ain't done nothing.
That's.
But I'm truly sorry. I'm not, like I said, I'm not asking you to be friends. I'm truly sorry if I ever done anything to hurt you. It was not done maliciously, or that's not what I seeked out to do to you. Okay. And I do wish you and your family the best. I really do. And I pray for your what's coming up. Well, Jeep Josh, cool.
Hey.
I don't even know who that is. And I'm sorry, but people, you have a right to speak on stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Con has a right to speak on stuff.
Y'all can't say what apology I accept and what I don't. You can't say that. It's not right.
And I'm about to cut the comments is what I'm about to do. Because every time I look down,
you've got people on both sides. On the bottom, you've got, because it's not, the sides are not being separated is the problem. It's all about who's, Team Fran, Team Ange, Team Jen, Team Logan, whatnot. It's to fire everybody up. You holding your live, I have no problem with it. I'm glad you're speaking on it. Am I going to hold another live after this? Absolutely not. I am not going to hold another live. I don't, the lives I held, the people.
Thank you, Ryder.
The people that were in the Team Logan.
Team Logan.
The people that were in there the whole time, they heard me. They heard me say I've done wrong. They've heard me say how hard it was. I let people talk. I team my damn self. I like that. But at the end of the day, it wasn't hate driven. I don't hate anybody.
I don't hate you. I don't hate anybody.
Well, people in chat ain't gonna realize that. They're gonna have their own, he said, she said, they said shit. But it's like I said.
Oh, I'm not. I'm sorry. I just want to respond to this. Jeep Media Girl, I'm not okay with Pink Hair Christy. And Angie, I'm gonna tell you why. The day you held your live, she called me on the phone and was talking mad shit about every fucking one of you, telling me all what was going on. Said they think you're in here. I'm like, well, I'm not in there. I'm at the hospital because somebody had said that you would unblock me on Sparklyjennifer 2.0 and said something. Okay. Yeah. And she's the one that told me that. And then the very next day, she jumped in a live talking shit after how I knew about your live was her. And then the very next day, she goes in the live bashing me. That's the bullshit I'm talking about. How you one way with one person and then another person you another way.
I agree.
Like, have I been guilty of that? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Have I talked to Nicole on the telephone? Y'all know what Nicole I'm talking about? Yes, I have. She reached out to me, said she wanted to talk to me. I said, that's good because I want to talk to you too. I asked her very respectfully and very politely on the back end to take down that video about my grandyoungin. Yes, I did. And she took it down. Am I best friends with Nicole? No, I'm not. But I thought if I just go to her and ask her, I even told her, you can drag me as long as you want to. But if you will take down that video about my grandyoungin, I will never speak badly on you, and I won't let nobody speak badly on you in my lives. And y'all know Hazel, I know Hazel in real life, and I know Hazel can't stand her. I know that. Because, Christy, you come... Christy, you were on the phone with me and Dee Dee that day, telling us what all was going on in Angie's life. Telling me you can't believe they're doing this. This is some fucked up shit. And then the very next day, you go in that live and talk shit about me. Make that make sense to me. Kat, you're right. Angie, I'm really sorry. I hope you accept my apology. If you don't or do, that is 100% up to you.
What is that? You and
I'm
Jen
really sorry for everything.
It's like I said, it
I
wasn't
never meant to
personally
hurt you.
toward me. If, the thing that hurt me was the stuff with Amber. And if, I'm not even going to tell you what to do. I'm just going to leave it at that. What hurt me was the stuff with Amber. But I'm gonna hop down into the comments,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna chill down there for a little bit.
All right. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate it.
Welcome.
Do you remember what I told you when you first started on TikTok?
No.
Not everybody on here is going to be your friend. This is not Facebook. This is not. There is going to be people on here that's just on here to get on your damn nerves.
Yep.
You can't expect to be friends with everybody. There are people on here with nothing but malicious intent. And you gotta
Baby,
let
I'm
it go.
listening to you. I just have to move because I'm
No, I
sweating.
know. You just gotta let it go.
I just wanted to address those few things. And my child has told me many a time, the crusty crap, you're right.
Exactly. Yes. You can't tell everybody everything. I know you are an oversharer. You love telling people everything you got going on because you just like talking to people and trying to connect with people. But you can't do that with everybody.
I learned that the hard way. I do. You're right, Lena. It just hurt me that people thought that I had. One thing I wanted was the relapse thing. That hurt. I've already spoke on that, just Joan. My daughter spoke on that. And Bunny, I'm not going to keep rehashing that. I don't want to keep bringing it up. I'm not trying to hurt Fran. I'm not. But Bunny, you have my phone number. I just, you weren't in here when it was brought up, and I'm sorry for everybody that missed it. But I don't want to keep going over that and hurt anybody. Yes, ma'am. It's it. Yes, ma'am. We talked about it. That's why I said this live wasn't gonna go on all day. I just don't want to keep bringing that up because I'm not on here to hurt nobody. I'm really not. I mean, I've been bashed like hell in here, and I made myself a promise I wasn't gonna bash anybody, and I've not.
I've also told you not everybody's gonna be able to handle you. Sometimes even I can't
Can't what?
handle you. But that's okay. Everybody don't have to be your friend. They can stay where they at. You just let them lie, girl. Leave them where you found them. still gonna get that good morning Gam Gam call every morning. We'll call her in a little bit, okay?
Hey, Bootman.
Hi.
What you doing, buddy?
Nothing.
I love you.
Are you on FaceTime?
Yeah. No.
No, she's not on FaceTime right now.
Yeah.
Because she's on TikTok.
Oh.
Yeah.
But they never told.
I love you.
I love you.
I miss you.
I miss you. Look at me.
What?
You see my fat belly in the store.
I realized something
Yeah.
this week. Um, that's my best friend right there. And I know all of y'all can say I've hurt a lot of people, but this one I hurt. I hurt her way worse than anybody I've ever talked shit about. And if she can forgive me for the things I've done to her, that's all I care about. That's all I care about. But that is my best friend. Because this week, she has listened to me cry, scream, cuss. And I need to start listening to her because she's a hell of a lot smarter than I am. I do, Bunny. And Colin, I'm sorry about that filter. I never knew what that was, and I apologize. I would never do anything to hurt your son or anybody else's son, mother, brother, dad, uncle. Never. I would never make fun of somebody with special needs. Never.
You got
Never
to be
would I
low
ever.
down as hell.
Huh?
I said, you got to be low down as hell to do some shit like that. And if I thought that you was making fun of special needs people, I wouldn't have nothing to do with you.
And she wouldn't, because she's quit talking to me for over a year before, because she got mad at me. Logan does not take up for me just because I'm her mama. Thank you, Alicia. Logan tells me exactly what she thinks, whether the title was not DS. Logan would not take up for me. Igor, I have no idea who you are. No, we ain't doing boxes. I have no idea who that is. But I don't know, Alicia. I mean, some people on here is saying it is, then you got other people saying that it doesn't say DS filter. I don't know. But I will never use that filter again now that I do know that it offends people. It's an old person filter. It's an old lady filter. That's what everybody keeps saying. It's an old lady filter. And Con, I will still pray for you and your child every day. I have a book full of people I pray for. And I do wish you and your son all the best. I do. Shameless, I don't know if you're still in here, but if I ever did anything to hurt you, I'm truly sorry. And I wish you and your family the best of everything. I'm trying not to, damn it. Maddie, I don't know if you're still in here, but I've been thinking about your family because of what's going on in LA. I hope he doesn't get called out there. I don't know how that works. But I wish, if I ever hurt you, I'm sorry. I wish you and your family the best of everything. I do. Raven, I love you. I love all of you. Uh, I will keep your daddy in my prayers always, whether you ever speak to me again or not. And I will keep you in my prayers. Lena, chill out. Just for a minute, please. Nobody be ugly to anybody right now, please. I don't even know who you are. Tell me, why won't you unblock my main? Why do people do that? I don't even know who you are. Dee Dee, I love you. I miss you. I wish you the best. I wish you and your family the best. I know, but just please be kind, Lena. That's all I'm asking. Just be kind, please. I know, Bunny. I like how you come in here and you ask me to unblock you from your main account. I don't even know who you are. So how can I unblock you if I don't know who you are? Binky, I will always love you. You are always kind to me. You are kind to everybody, and I wish you nothing but the best. I know what you're going through right now. I wish you nothing but the best, Binky. You were always good to me, always, and I will miss you every day. And last but not least, friend. Ugh, fuck. I hate to fucking cry. I'm so fucking stopped up, I can't fucking breathe.
Crying makes me feel better.
Huh?
Crying makes me feel better. I cry all the time.
I hate to cry. I get so stopped up, I can't fucking breathe.
I'll say something about Fran. Fran can still call me anytime she wants. I love me some Fran. And if she decides to unblock me, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, I don't know why you got blocked. I guess because I'm your mama. But it ain't the first time somebody didn't like you because I was your mama.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember people saying, you gonna grow up and be just like your mama. You gonna be strung out and My daughter ain't never done. Thank you, baby. Bren. Ooh. I gotta blow my nose. I can't breathe. Friend, you were a big part of my life. A big part of my life. Big part of my life. And the things I heard you say about me the other day, I've heard you say about other people, but never about me. Never about me. And I heard you say you at least give me a courtesy of a phone call. I'm still waiting on that phone call.
Fran promised to take me to the Jersey Shore. And I'm still betting on that to happen.
Fran, I wouldn't lie on you. I know what you told her. I know what you told me. I don't know who in the fuck would make up a lie like that. I mean, that's the wildest shit I've ever heard in my life. And like I told Logan, when you said it, wait a minute, what's going on? Psycho Bunny, she's a hell of a lot smarter than I'll ever be.
Thank you, girl.
Thank you, Sarah.
I get it from my mama.
You get what from your mama?
I don't know.
You don't get shit from me but your looks.
I almost said something, but I was like, nah, too soon.
Yeah, too soon. I knew I should.
I was going to say we've now become a cult of two. Too soon.
Too soon. It's too soon. It's too soon for that.
Thank you. I'm like an old owl.
But, Fran, I will always love you. If you called me right now, I would pick up the phone. If you needed me, I would get in my car and go. Always. Y'all, please don't argue in the chat, please. Who is, for fuck's sakes, really? Who is that? Thank you, Hambone. And I've had people reach out to me that I've drug. That I drug. Checking on me, making sure I'm okay. That fucking blew my mind.
Listen to me. I'm fighting for my fucking life down here. Listen to me. Can you please unblock Amber?
She's in here.
She's in here on a troll. Can you unblock her main page, please? I can't do it. And for fuck's sake, I'm fighting for my life down there.
Hazel is putting in the work.
Fuck.
I'll write your check later. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I know somebody's gonna fucking take that serious, but
she's not unblocked. She's still blocked. Jen has to do it. Because Jen blocked her, I can't unblock her. She's in here on a troll, babe. Fucking done.
You are putting in work, girl.
Sitting here sweating and shit.
Y'all, I'm really sorry. I didn't realize all these people was texting me. I'm really sorry. I wasn't trying to ignore anybody.
Shovel. It's Shovel's friend.
And please, nobody mistreat anybody that has been in here, please. Just because they don't agree with how you see things or agree with the way you think, don't. Just because they're nice to me, please don't.
I fucking hate it here.
I fucking do too. I knew I should have killed myself.
Oh, Jen.
No, Logan, explain that, please.
I think she was saying that because you don't need to be saying that on live.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why. I know what it means.
But we've been saying that to each other
I
since
know.
I was probably 15.
No, but TikTok doesn't think it's friendly.
No, TikTok don't think it's a joke.
Oh. Why can I not find the underscore? Okay, there it is.
Come on, dude.
The female narcissist.
There you go. Amber, you are unblocked.
Shovel's friend.
Now you can block me back. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Block me back.
Okay, now I gotta go.
Like, there's some of y'all people I don't even know.
I got watermelon on my hands.
And Bunny, it's not a joke.
Okay, I'm going back to Section 8 to fight for my life again.
Back to the trenches.
Yes. Love you, bye.
I've done that twice, Bunny. I've tried to unalive myself twice. It's not a joke. My cousin Tammy is in here.
But you are allowed to joke about your own trauma.
Yeah, I can joke about my own trauma.
That's just how you deal with it, girl.
In 2020, I done it again and ended up in a psych hospital. I did. I got checked into the hospital twice. First time, I OD'd on purpose because I didn't want to be here anymore. Second time, I done something to my body with something.
You don't have to explain yourself.
Well, they act like that's not a joke. What?
Well, it happened to you. You're allowed to joke about your own trauma. Let it go.
Done something to my body with something.
You don't have to explain yourself.
Well, they act like that's not a joke. What?
Well, it happened to you. You're allowed to joke about your own trauma. Let it go.